Welcome back. Twitter users might soon have more ways to express themselves.
Yes, the company announced that it is testing a new feature to allow users to post up to 4 media assets like videos, images, or GIFs all in one tweet. Right now, users can only post one form of media per tweet. Tech consultant and professor of advanced media in residence at Syracuse University, our friend Shelly Palmer, is joining us to explain all this. Shelly, good morning.
Good morning.
So we mentioned one of these new features. Take us through the others and what they mean for users.
Well, first of all, they're hiking the price of Twitter Blue, which is the sort of pro system. You used to spend $2.99 a month for it. Now you're going to spend $4.99 a month for it. And that allows you to post your NFT as your profile picture. It gives you an undo button, which I think a lot of people want in Twitter. So they still have it, but they're going to raise the price. Then we've got a new test, kind of a MySpace, if you remember MySpace-like feature. It's a status, so you can sort of post your status, hot take or unpopular opinion or vacation mode. They're trying to enhance your Twitter experience as best they can. I'm not sure exactly it's going to really help, but they're trying. And ultimately, what Twitter is trying to do is just make the product better. They even hinted, and I'm talking about hinted, at an edit button in the future, although that has not been tested yet. They just hinted at it.
All right, Shelly, so with this new technology, being able to upload multiple media options, right, pics, videos, the whole nine, is there a security risk that we should be concerned about?
None whatsoever. No, none whatsoever. This is people have been asking for a long time, could I have mixed media? GIF or GIF, you decide how you want to say it, as well as video files, as well as still images that are not in motion GIF or GIFs. I say GIF. A lot of people say GIF, but ultimately a lot of people have wanted to put up mixed media, and now you're finally going to have the chance. I think people have asked for that for a long time, to be able to have richer, more expressive tweets in Twitter. Let's face it, anything you can do to give context to a tweet is going to help it.
Shelly, let's move on to this major trial coming up in October between Elon Musk and Twitter, and whether he can undo this $44 billion acquisition agreement. What do you see happening in this trial? Do you think he stands a chance?
Okay, the plot has thickened because he has filed a countersuit, although it is sealed, so we don't know what's in it, but they are doing all the legal maneuvers that are possible to add espionage and intrigue to this. At the end of the day, he signed a document, a purchase document, where he waived the right to due diligence. He said, okay, and then he came back, and he knew they were bots. And Twitter, in their disclosure, said that they were only estimating, they knew they were bots, and they were estimating the amount of bot traffic on Twitter. Twitter looks like they have an ironclad case, but there's no such thing. This is ultimately going to result in either a lower price or Elon walking away for the kill fee, which I think is around $1 billion. So at the end of the day, if he really wanted out, he could just pay $1 billion and go away. What he really wants is a lower price. This is just a lot of rich people fighting over stuff. The big problem for all of us is that nothing good is going to go on at Twitter while this lawsuit's in play, because nobody who works there knows if they're going to still be working there when it's done, and they don't know when it's going to end. So it's hard to innovate. It's like all these features we talked about today. They were in the works, but will there be new features? There should be, but there won't be during this lawsuit. So we're the ones who lose. Twitter's the ones who lose. Elon, oddly enough, is the largest shareholder of Twitter, so he's only hurting himself. I'm a little bit confused about why he's pushing this hard.
Yeah.
Clearly, he just wants a better price.
So do you think that this new feature rollout is a way to kind of take the attention off of what's going on with Elon Musk and this whole back and forth fiasco?
I don't, actually. I think that Twitter has tried to innovate as best they could, and they have done a very poor job of making new and interesting features. And I know these have been in the works for a long time. They have an amazing CEO right now. Parag Agrawal is an incredible CEO. He is a machine learning genius, and he's really trying. But the lawsuit's just weighing so heavily on the company. I'm happy that they put out these new features. Don't expect too many more too soon that haven't already been in the works.
Okay, Shelly. I wish we had more time. Unfortunately, we don't, but always a pleasure and a lot of good information there, Shelly. Shelly Palmer, always a pleasure. Thank you.
Thank you.